Hello there, Pegasus in the Starfield. Today, Selene is taking some well-deserved R&R at Shoreline, a player home-style outpost settled on a tranquil, dreamy beach. This is the getaway the crew heads to when the missions get heavy and they need a place to recharge. I'm also using this build to showcase the upcoming update to Pegasus Home Garden, which implements the seamless Hab-to-deck connections I've been envisioning since development, along with a couple of new items. Home & Garden is available for PC and Xbox, and I hope to be able to bring it to the PlayStation at some point. Keep an eye on the channel for updates on that. Shoreline is a sanctuary designed for the whole Constellation team, a little slice of paradise with a view that never quits. We're located on Nemeria 4A, which is title locked to its host gas giant, meaning that view over the lake is a permanent fixture of the horizon. The exterior details are a little thing that goes a long way in this build. The grounded landing zone makes deboarding quick and easy, and the roof structures break up the flat lines of the single-level layout. The whole thing follows a straight line connecting the landing area toward the lake, with different spaces branching off to the sides in a roughly symmetric balance. The entry is designed specifically to leave work at the door. This foyer houses everything that supports the crew's tasks, mission boards, equipment storage, and prep, without encouraging anyone to spend more time than it takes to store gear or check messages, maybe grab a cup of coffee. Once you pass through here, the rest of the home is dedicated entirely to downtime. This first hab beyond the entry holds Andreja's and Barrett's rooms. I've centered these spaces around large windows to give the landscape an immediate presence. Andreja's room features stone accent walls and mostly bare marble flooring. Combined with the metallic accents and indirect daylight, the space feels cool and shaded, even on the warmest tropical days. Across the way in Barrett's room, the vibe is completely different. Direct light filters through the plants framing the window, and I've used light wooden furniture and woven textiles to make the space feel cozy and inviting. Though there wasn't much space to work with, I made each room fully functional by fitting small bathrooms into them. Connecting the front of the structure to the main living area is this enclosed glass allée. This was inspired by a design my friend Saskia shared with me, and it serves as a transitional gallery. It's surrounded by a colorful garden of massive flora specimens. While it's beautiful by day, it's at night that it really transforms into a spectacular display. Along with multicolor lights for visual interest, firefly planters add dynamic movement in this garden. It creates a magical, immersive transition as you move deeper into the home. This main hab holds the interior gathering spaces and connects to additional crew quarters, as well as the beachfront deck. The semi-open concept kitchen, dining, and lounge feature pops of energetic orange, pink, and teal that counter the mellow tones of the light wood throughout. Large partitions separate additional seating, which I've grouped around a fireplace for a more intimate conversation space. Various unique collectibles are on display, and a quiet spot fills the last corner of this hab. Tucked away with a writing desk and a collection of wall-mounted and potted plants, it offers a peaceful view back over the specimen garden and the glass allée. making it the perfect place for Selene to catch up on logs or simply watch the fireflies in the garden. Moving into Sam and Selene's quarters, this space is designed with Sam's rustic heritage in mind. The distressed white partitions and light furnishings brighten the interior of these Aquila Habs, and layers of muted woven textiles offer a sense of touchable comfort. I've set up a dedicated media area here so Sam can finally catch up on his stories, a nod to his frequent complaints about poor reception while we're out surveying. It's a small slice of civilization in the middle of the frontier. A full bathroom and narrow walk-in closet finish off this master bedroom, which features a door opening directly onto the landscape for immediate hiking or beach access. Just outside, Cora's private quarters are detached from the main structure. Giving her a dedicated space all to herself lets her relax and pursue her own interests independently, whether that's tinkering at her desk or adding to her action figure collection. Keen eyes may note a couple of new furniture pieces here, including a variant of the new single beds that will be joining the lineup in the Home and Garden update. On the opposite side of the main hab, we have Sarah's quarters. We're starting outside on the private deck, a feature that really sets this suite apart. I've used riot pieces to anchor this space. The electric contrast of those loud colors against the natural wood planks creates a sophisticated, eclectic energy that feels right at home in this tropical setting. It's fully equipped for a long afternoon soaking in the ambiance, with a lounge bed under an umbrella, dedicated seating, and a small dining set, complete with a curated bar. The deck is directly connected to the new door that's also included in the Home and Garden update. You'll be able to find it in the list with the other basic deck structures, and as you can see, it cooperates with Habs from other mods, as well as the vanilla ones. Moving inside, the vibe shifts immediately to something much more serene. The room is finished in shades of beige and soft green, offering a grounded, inviting feel that mirrors the comfort of the other quarters, but with a light botanical palette. It also has full accommodations, ensuring Sarah has a completely self-contained sanctuary. Back to the main hab, and from here we'll move through another Home and Garden door and onto the main deck. This is where the crew takes in the best view of Nemeria 4 in the region. I've set up this deck to cater to whatever the crew needs, whether that's a drink at the outdoor bar, napping in a hammock, or relaxing in the sunken spa. Stairs provide direct access down to the beach, and I've included a changing room with full facilities to make cleaning up after a swim easy. It's the ultimate payoff for a long trek through the Starfield. Or, taking down 3 massive terramorphs at the New Atlantis spaceport. Wait, what? Yeah, that just happened. Selene needs to work on her solar flare aim, and particle weapons work better than explosives, much to her disappointment. There was tons of damage to the spaceport and some of the ships that were landed at the time. Fortunately, Selene's parhelion was unscathed. That incident had a direct impact on the meeting we were in when it started, but when it was all said and done, the beach was calling, so the crew packed it up to spend a week here at Shoreline. It turns out that break was just what they needed, but the work is never done. Soon they'll be headed back to New Atlantis to see about retrieving some data from the Armistice archives in hopes that it will help Hadrian understand why the terramorph patterns have been changing. If you have any thoughts or questions about Shoreline, feel free to drop me a message in the comments. The mods I used to build this outpost are listed in the description. Thanks for joining me. Catch a smile out there.